Alright, kiddos, this is Tabby and this is my tutorial, as per requested by a few of you, on how to do the glass effect um, font tag on my avatars. So once you finish painting, add a new layer for the font. I basically add a layer for everything I do, just in case I erase later on. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, go into font. We're going to go ahead and tag with something that you could use as a big font, because I usually use it on big font. It looks good on big fonts. So I'm going to use the what is it called? The VNIHL THUPLAP. I'm using about 36. And for the font coloring, I'm going to go ahead and use a gradient that I think matches this. Um, so on that new layer, oops, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tag it ink because that's my name. Ink trick, but this is for my sample. It's not that I am a transgendered woman like most of us in there. I'm just a homosexual. That's it. So I'll add. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into under effects. I'm gonna go in plugins. I'm gonna go into Eyecandy 4000. Click glass. As you can see, the effect is right here. This is with the shiny stuff, no shiny stuff. That's how I want it because I want that color of skin to go through the glass with the bluish so it kind of blends it all in together. I don't change anything of this. I don't, unless you want to play with it, but I wouldn't. Just leave it the way it is if you want that same effect. You are asking for my effect. This is what I do. Okay, so once it's there, I'm going to go into effects, 3D effects for the drop shadow. Anything big, first I do a couple of drop shadows. First drop shadow I'm going to do is bring it down to a blur of 2%. That just tightens up the little edge here so there's no bleeding. You could do once, you could do twice. I'm going to go ahead and do it twice. Again, drop shadow at 2%. So see how tighter and darker it's looking around there? So it's cutting that font so it's sharper. Once I do that, I'm going to go for a third one. The third 3D effects drop shadow, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up to, depending on the size of the avatar, the font, it could be anywhere from 8, 10, 15. I'm going to do a 10. You know what? I'm going to do 15. See what that does. So 15, as you can see the outline, it's shadowing gradiently until there. So I kind of like that. I'm going to keep like that. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back and just do an 8. A 10. I'll do 10. Yeah, because I need room. So 10. There we go. So I'm going to deselect just so that's not affected. I'm going to add a new layer for my second font, which I'm going to go ahead and tag with my VP name is Ink Trick, so I'm gonna do Ink Trick. I'm gonna do a skin color, and I'm gonna do Trick, but I will be changing this to fake plastic because most of the chatters are fake, so that is sending out a message. I'm gonna keep that at 14 size of pixel. Perfect. There we go. Once that's done, again, I'm going to drop shadow. On smaller fonts, I just do a size 2 drop shadow, and maybe I'll do it twice. So drop shadow, and again, I'm going to go back to drop shadow, add to blur, align it to something. I'm going to do it right there. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to deselect, and I'm going to add a new layer. This is to add decoration to it. I need some accent on my avatar. So I'm going to go into airbrush, go into my brush. I'm going to select the brush I already took at size 2, and it's squared. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is add decoration to it. That's all I'm gonna do. So using my airbrush, I'm gonna add little blocks to it. I'm gonna add dots to it. Little decorations. See how cute that is? Awesome. So there it is. I got my saved avatar, blah 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 blah. Notice that I have everything layers. So in case I don't like it, guess what? I could delete or erase. I don't like that, I'll erase. I don't like this, I'll erase. That's the idea of using layers in a smart way. Save it, and you're done. Thank you for watching. This is Tabby Krales on a tutorial for glass effect on fonts. Thank you.